What's up, people? I am here with Vik, and I used to cut Vik's hair when he was a little boy.
Yeah, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we've got a problem. Vik's got no hair. Alright, so he's seen the journey of creative scalps and he's come to get hooked up. For him it's about confidence. He's a personal trainer, is that right?
That's right, personal trainer and coach. It's very important for me to be making videos and stuff, so having that lack of confidence to see Mark over something like this, it's not just about visuals, it's really about bringing out the inner me, making myself a lot more confident and just being myself, and it's going to be a good journey.
Yeah, and SMP giving you that hairline back is going to give you the confidence to move forward. Alright, so give everyone a little look. This is the before. We're going to go through to the clinic, design his hairline. He's going to have a nice shape and soften it out on the edges, something that I'm really specialist at. And yeah, we'll bolt some more onto this video later. Alright, you ready for it, bro?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, this is the back of Vik's head. He hates it. Do you want to spin around, mate? Spin around to the camera. What do you think about the back of your head?
Mate, it's one thing, I feel like it holds me back, and having this is, I'm conscious of it all the time, so, you know, this is definitely something that needs to change. It needs to change now.
So we're just about to do the first session, a little bit of that is going to go. On the second session, it will be mostly gone, and on the third session, you're never going to see that bastard walk.
That's what we want, yeah. Leave this back in the 90s.
Yeah. So here we are, we've designed the hairline. We're going to have into a peak, and we're going to have softer edges along here, coming a bit stronger into the middle. As we get to the sides, we'll be having a more shaped up look, drop it into a fade and just blending slightly into to give a little shape on the side profile there. Same on the other side, it's all symmetrical using 5-point hairline. As we get through to the sides and the back, it's all marked out in the direction of the hair growth. So when we work in the direction of the hair growth, which keeps everything looking uniform. And then through the top, we're just going to drop a couple of little false scars in there because he wants to keep that thuggish look, natural thuggish, thug life.
Thug life.
Happy, bro?
Very happy, very happy.
First session is in.
That's in, bro. Nice. Creative scalps.
Like it?
Loving it. Really loving it.
So a little light dusting. So just have a look at the back. Turn to the mirror for me. See, after the first session. We've now got stuff going on. And we'll see you next week, and we'll get that even darker. Viks here, say hello Viks.
What's up, mate?
Thug life.
Thug life, innit?
So we've done the first session, this is healed. We are going to take it into the fade. You can see where we've done the first session. Lighter shade going down there, that will stay. We're going to work a darker session through here and then start creating that fade, shape up the sides, peek into the front. As we get to these edges here, we're going to lighten off to keep them a little softer, and then dropping in them scars there. At the back, we're all mapped out. You can see the natural hair, and this is the SMP. First session is looking good, but you can still see the skin coming through, so this session will darken up that and it will get closer to the shade that we can see with the natural hair at the bottom. check yourself.
Oh mate, yeah, loving it. Proper natural. What makes all the difference? Mate, I love it. That's sick.
Darkened up a little bit now.
Yeah, much darker.
We've just done part 2, session 2 of his SMP, and what we've done is we've gone darker flecks all through the top, left it slightly softer on his edge, and as we come down into the side areas, like we've got a bit more shape and we're creating a fade, so it's a bit darker through to here, and then as it gets underneath, it lightens off to try and help blend into the natural hair. His natural hair is pretty dark, so we've got them scars in the top. So that's all come out really nice. And how you feeling after the second session, man?
Really good, really good. So looking forward to the third one and getting on it, mate. Nice.
Yeah, confidence riding high?
Really good. So since having it done, it's I feel like a different person. It's whatever's been holding me back before, I'm just a lot more confident, very with it when I want to go out, talk. So I'm really pleased with it. Totally life changing.
Wicked, man. And we're back for the third session in about 3 weeks' time. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah.
Oh mate. God, that looks sick. Yeah, I love that. Fade. Yeah, I'm really happy with that, man.
Nice.
I'm someone who I'm just literally speechless. And you know me, man, I like to talk.
Yeah.
But I love it. Really good. Thanks, man.
Alright. Zoom in there. Got your scars on the top. Boom. Boom. Into a peak at the front. And we got it softening out on these edges into a shape on the sides and a fade. That's it. Oh yeah, that's the better look. I'm on that video. Remember we done a video at the start of your horseshoe at the back here.
Oh, yeah.
And now, here we are. It's looking banging, man. Spin round. Boom. How do you feel?
Mate, like a new man.
You
This
look
is
like
that.
a new man.
Yeah. This is the thing. This is the lick. This is what I wanted.
Let me just explain to people what we've done. If you just tilt your head slightly down to the side. So this edge I'm zooming into now, we had a softer little curved edge there. It goes into a bit of a shape up and fade down the sides there. And you just like turn and tilt your head to the other side. And then we've got a peak into the middle, and then a softer edge receding back there into a sharper edge, dropping into a fade again. And if you tilt your head down slightly, we dropped a scar, and we dropped another scar. And lift up to the front. I'd say you're looking sick.
You know that, mate. You know that, bro. But in all honesty, I just want to say thank you and shout out to Mark and all his team at Creative Scalps, because the difference is made even from the first session. I'm telling you, you guys, you don't know, you don't understand until you're going through it. So I definitely recommend everyone to reach out to Mark. Like, this is, like, you can see, you don't get shit like this even in the barbershop, even if you have hair. So you need to get down here, come see Mark, come see Creator Scalps, check them out. They know what they're doing. This is it, man.
He's the new man, the new you.
The
old new you. The new old you. Yes, and we are back. Here is Vic. We've done his third session. We're going to link these videos up so you can see first pre-session, first session, second session, third session, and here we are now at the end of it all. He's looking dope. We've got a peaked hairline, slightly softer edges, into a sharper side with a fade, couple of scars through the top, and the back is looking solid. Give him a little spin round. No, you can't see that horseshoe that he had going on, that nasty horseshoe. But how you feeling? Tell the people.
Man, when I come in here, I felt like I was Friar Tuck at the beginning. I literally had hair on the sides, nothing up top. Was really lacking confidence, self-esteem. Coming in, even from my first session, it made a massive difference. Just from waking up, looking in the mirror, I just felt more back to myself, how I was when I had hair. So back in the 90s, a long time ago, some of you may not have been around in them days. But just having that, you know, sense that I've got something up top has changed me. I'm a lot more confident, you know, I'm going out, I'm doing my work, I'm talking to people, and it's just great. It's a great feeling. And coming to see Mark for sessions 2 and 3, it's only made that confidence stronger and stronger. So I'm growing as an individual. This is something I would definitely recommend if you guys are thinking about it. If you're checking out this page and doing your research, I'm telling you now, it's not just about having some hair up top. It's going to change you as a person. It's something that's going to bring back your confidence, and it's something you need to just get in touch with Mark, get on there.
Yeah, and just quickly, like, so from the process, like, of at the start, you was obviously like excited to get your first session.
Yeah.
How did you actually feel? If we keep it quite simple, but before that first session, you, like a lot of people, they're quite apprehensive.
Yeah. So obviously, knowing, for me, I've got tattoos, so I wasn't as nervous about the needle itself, but I was apprehensive in terms of how is it going to look? Is this going to be right for me? Because once it's you know, it's always 100% visible. But just having that confidence in Mark and knowing his work and, you know, just seeing the stuff on his page, I knew that it's the right decision. And if you're following his guidelines and doing everything in terms of your pre-care, when you get down here, you're not going to have any problems at all.
Yeah, and do you remember after the first session, it was sort of like, oh wow, but it was all quite subtle?
Yeah, the crazy thing is, from that first session, you're telling me it was subtle because you know what you're doing. You're a pro at this. For me, it was such a big difference. I just thought like, oh my God, this is it. Like, this is how it is. It looks like this.
Yeah.
And I was so happy with that alone. And as I got that second session and we layered on top of it, and it
probably jumps up.
It jumped
like
up another level. It looked another level.
Yeah.
And for me, just having that first session, I thought that was a big difference. And then as we got second, third, like today, this third session, I'm in shock when I see it. It's totally different. Like at all 3 levels, I can't explain it. Yeah, it gets better.
So much detail in there now. Anyone that looks up like close like that,
you're not going to
be like, what?
Yeah.
That ain't no tattoo.
And I can honestly tell you, it wasn't like I had bold patches. It was literally, it was pure skin. There was not even a single stubble up top.
Good job, man.
Yeah, good job.
You messed me up.
But shout out this guy and make sure, if you guys are doing your research and you're watching this, I'm telling you now, it's world renowned. The service, the craftsmanship, the art on there is to a next level. It's absolutely amazing. And I can only thank you so much.
Yeah, enjoy your head, man.
Thank you, I will do.
Yeah. I'll put some before and afters on after this. Hopefully you found this video interesting. We try and keep it as real as it gets. Apart from that, yeah, any questions, just drop them in the comments below.
and we'll do our best to answer them. Alright, nice one, Vic.
Hello, your
Check
boy.
it out, people. Alright.